Rachel's Wig Reform. Today I have a wig to show you, and it's actually a synthetic wig. I know, shocking, because I've become such a human hair snob when it comes to longer wigs. This is one of my human hair wigs. This is made by Cadence Hair Company, and this wig is called Haley. I do have the review of Haley on my YouTube channel, and I will put the link for it in the description box on this video for this wig review, so you can easily find it and watch it if you want to. Highly recommend Denisha as a human hair wig maker. She does a fabulous job. Her customer service is great, and I'm in love with this wig. So why am I ordering a synthetic longer wig? Well, here's the reason why. I like to, when I go to my cheer clinics, and I do a lot of cheer clinics, I work with several different schools all across the state of Michigan, even up into the Upper Peninsula. And when I'm doing these clinics, sometimes we're outside and it's quite hot or windy, or we're inside and it can be just as hot. So when I wear this wig, listen, this is beautiful, but if it's 90 degrees, it's gonna feel like I'm wearing a fur coat. It's just going to be too hot on my neck and my shoulders for doing what I need to do. Or if I'm out on the football field and it's windy, you know, I can't have this stuff blowing in my face when I'm trying to give direction and give these kids critiques and help them with new techniques and stuff. So I like a synthetic wig that I can pull up, pull back, put a headband on with, and go out the door each day. I have been wearing an old Rachel wig for this, and I'm going to show you just how bad this Rachel wig is. So I take her and I put her up into this bun, and it stays in this bun. So I take it on, put it back, or take it off, put it on right in this bun, and then I put a headband around it, similar to like we do with our ponytail wigs. Listen, this is so bad that when this bun is out, the ends of these hair, it's so bad. I mean, it literally looks like straw. It doesn't even look like synthetic fibers anymore. It is just bad. Look at the nape. Look at the nape. Look at that. Looks like an animal's been living in it. What this is just worn. This is almost, I would say almost 3 years old. And I have worn this a couple times this week. I wear it to CrossFit. I wear it to my cheer clinics. I like it because I can pull it up, put a band on, and I'm not concerned about, you know, hair in my face or being too hot. This Rachel has got to go. Okay, this Rachel has had enough. This Rachel some days has had enough too, but that's beside the point. I ordered Miranda Lite. It's a brand new style from Jon Renau, not style, but a style in the light cap. There is a Miranda in the normal cap. I had her. I didn't mind her, but she was thick, a little heavy, and I'm not a fan of the synthetic fibers really on my neck. I like to be able to pull them up, and Miranda in the regular cap was a little too heavy for that. It was challenging to do. So the light cap by Jon Renau, it's pretty similar to the Rachel cap. It's a hand-tied cap, very lightweight. Okay, the difference is, it does have the full mono top. The difference is going to be the ear tabs. The ear tabs are much smoother and they lay towards your head better. It's much easier to put glasses on and off with these ear tabs. It also offers the polyurethane strip in the nape area. So if you do want to pull this hair up, because it's easy to pull up because of the density, you can put some double-sided tape to keep that nape area in its place. So I ordered this one from the wig outlet. This is an open box concept. So what this is somebody probably ordered this from wigs.com, for whatever reason did not like it, and they returned it. It becomes discounted. I then wait for the 20% off sales. I am set up with the email so that I get those alerts. I went on and sure enough, they had one in a Palm Springs blonde. So I grabbed it and I got the additional 20% off. The good thing about the wig outlet is if you get it and you don't like it, you can still send it back. Where sometimes when you purchase a wig on a clearance, it's a final sale. It's not with the wig outlet. So you're going to pay less overall, but then you're also not taking that risk of absolutely hating the wig. You get to send it back. So I snagged this one and I'm happy that I did. I've already tried this on and I have noticed a few differences from the other light caps that I had. I have had the light cap in Zara, Julianne, and Cameron. So let me go ahead and take this wig off. Go. Where can I put this one? Set her over here. Okay. And let's get on Miranda Lite. I haven't been following the synthetic wigs very much, so I had no idea that Jon Renau came out with Miranda in the light cap. I seen a couple people advertise it and I was like, oh wow, that's what I need. Because Rachel was just getting too crazy and just run out. And Zara is too long and Julianne was a little too short. So this is just kind of perfect. It would be even better if they made Rachel in the light cap because I really do like the Rachel wig. All right, so let's talk about this cap once you get it on. First of all, the lace is very extended. Right down here is how far that lace comes down, and it goes all the way down and around the ear tabs. Oops, I got some hair tucked up over here. All the way down and around. This is too much lace. I do not want that there. That is just like, hi, I'm wearing a wig. I mean, there's my lace. They say don't cut it. Listen, I've cut it on every single wig that I've had. I am not going to cut it into the hairline. I'm just going to cut it right along the edge. I'm going to use a very small pair of scissors. This little tiny. I got these at Walmart or Meijer. Go into the sewing section. Go to Joann Fabrics, wherever. Just a little tiny pair works best for me. And they're nice and sharp. And that's what you'll need. So I'll trim that. The part, listen, because of the density of this wig, the part looks good. You don't need to pluck this out. Sometimes the parts are too thin. They're not as I don't know. They don't care for them, so I normally pluck them out. Because of the density in the hairline, it's pretty good. It could get we could just sort of pluck this out a little bit because you see how from a distance how perfect that hairline is. Nobody's hairline is like that. So that's why I like to go in and I will go back. I won't start here. I'm going to go like here and I'm just going to pluck some of those fibers out. And it's not that hard to do. I have videos showing how to do it. A lot of people panic and they get nervous. I understand. But I would just go in and I'm going to go back like this far and I'm just going to pull some fibers out. I'm just going in and grabbing a few, just sporadically. Nothing, don't try to make it perfect. But I'm not going here at the front of the hairline. If I do that, the only thing I'm going to do is take this hairline back. I don't want that. I want to thin it out a little bit to give it more of a, almost like a jagged, unnatural look. Not unnatural look, natural look, but not a perfect hairline. So once I pluck just a little bit, I will brush it out and you'll have like a few fibers fall down and you just sort of keep doing it until you get it to where you want it to be. And you can see already, like right in there and here, that is plucked out and it's not so straight and perfect. And then you can do the same kind of right in here also. And that's just how you pluck the wig, and you can check out other videos on my YouTube channel. Now, I changed the part on this, and you can see it wants to fight it. It wants to go back. So you're getting this little lift here. One of the things that can be frustrating with a full mono top is they say that you can part it anywhere you want, but then when you do it, it doesn't lay right. Totally get that. You have to train it. Now, you can have two different ways of doing it. You can put some water on this and then take a fine tooth comb and kind of like comb it over when it's wet. And then you could put like a clip in and let it sort of dry like this and then comb it out and it will stay. Or you can take some heat. Now, this is not a heat-friendly wig, so I am not going to put a flat iron on it, and I'm not going to put a curling iron on it, but I can put some air on it. So this is just my hot air brush with the attachment off. You could do the same thing with the blow dryer. So I'm going to put it on a warm, and I'm going to grab where it's bulky, and I'm putting some, like I am putting some tension on it, and then I'm going to hit it with some heat, and I want those fibers to stay there, and the heat is going to help do that for me, and it's going to take that bumpy bump out of there. And I'm just going to show it to you doing it a little bit, and you'll see how it improves. And the more you want done, the more you just add some heat to it. Okay? So when you first take the heat off, you'll feel this is kind of warm. Let it sit there. Okay? And you can see it's starting to go over more now, and it's not as bumpy. There's still a little bit of bump in there, and I will just keep working that until I get it how I want it to be. So talking about this hair overall, or this wig overall, the density is super light. The style has just enough little flips and movement to it to give it a unique look. You could flip out the bang, or you can bring the bang down and around. The flips help add to the style. So it's not a curly wig, but it's not a bone straight wig either. There's some movement and some body to this wig. So we'll do a flip or a rotation, and you can see the hair moves really, really nice and natural. Okay? It's very, very light through here. This cap is very light. It's like I'm not even wearing a wig cap. Okay? It just moves really well. Now, there's a little bit of a shine to this wig that is normal in synthetic wigs. You can soak it, but not for very long, because this is a hand-tied cap. You could put it in some cool water, or you can add some dry shampoo to it. Sometimes, though, you have to put almost so much dry shampoo on it that it kind of makes it, I don't know, it starts to feel like, ugh, like there's too much product on it. Another thing that you can do is give it a nice cool rinse with some apple cider vinegar. No, it will not ruin your wig, and no, your hair will not smell like apple cider vinegar. What it's going to do is it's going to help remove that silicone like base on it. So anybody that likes the shine or wants that silicone base to still stay on there, just don't do those steps, okay? If you don't like it, those are some options that you can do to fix it. Now, here's one of the things about this cap that I did notice from my other ones. I noticed that the back nape area sits longer. So when I first put this on, I sort of had like a little buckle in the back. And then when I realized there was a buckle, I pulled the nape area down, and the nape area sits about a ½ inch longer than any of my Jon Renau wigs, including any of the light caps. I've never had them sit so low on my nape. The other thing that I noticed is on the ear tabs, they stop like right here. These ear tabs sit much higher than the other ones do. So what I'm feeling from this wig cap, and I don't know anybody else who has got this wig, if you have felt this, it's longer from the hairline to the nape, and it's shorter from ear to ear. The lace that comes down, you can see the lace right there, that lace on the other wigs came here. And the hair came here. So now the hair is it's up. So if I put some adhesive there to hold that down, which I'm going to cut this lace off, but I'm going to leave a little bit of lace there so I can put some adhesive there, because when you pull it back, it will want to kind of flip up depending on how it fits you. So I'll leave a little bit of lace there, but see how there's like, that's an unnatural space right there. When it's too high on your ear tabs, you have this like area. I don't have any like even fuzzy sideburns that I keep. So if you do, you can pull those out. But if not, what you can do is you can add some baby hairs there. And I do have videos on how to do that. You would just take like a spoolie and you would grab some fibers and you would start to pull them out. And then you would trim them and make them short. And so every time you pulled it back, you would just kind of flick your finger down and then it would sort of fill in there, and it gives it a more natural look versus this sort of bald space right there. I'm not sure, it could be just me, but the ear tabs are definitely shorter from side to side and longer in the nape area. Now, what I like about this wig is how easy it is to pull it back. It's super easy. Most, like when I pull the Rachel wig up into a ponytail, I really have to comb it. And it's quite a process. You can see I'm just using my fingers to do this. Because of the density and because of the cap construction, it makes pulling your wig back off from your face super easy to do. I could not do this with my Rachel wig. Plus the ear tabs are too thick for it to look normal too. You have to have like pieces down, but you can see you can bring this wig into a pretty slick pulled back low ponytail. Okay, where's the rubber band? Super easy to do. And this is what I need. I am not going to be wearing this wig down. Okay, this is what I need. Back off from my neck. Okay, I will put those little baby hairs in there so they will fall down like that. But I don't want those long pieces because I don't want those like blowing up in my face. That would drive me nuts. So I'll just trim those up, and then it sort of just fills that in. Now, you could pull this back like this and you could bring some longer pieces down. Okay, you can bring some of this bang down too. You don't have to pull all those pieces back. You can bring some longer pieces down around your face to frame your face, however you want to do it. Then if they get in your way, you could just tuck it behind your ear because it's a very lightweight cap to do that. Okay, so super easy to pull back and get off your face. We bring it down. We can pull this up into a high ponytail also. Now you have two options. You can secure the nape area down first, and I would probably use like a double-sided tape in the nape area, or you can pull it up and then secure it down. It just depends on what is easier for you. So I'm going to pull it up and show you how you can work the nape. You can put baby hairs in the nape area also with this one, and I do have videos showing how I did that. But that wig that I did it on, it was a thicker wig and it needed it. I don't think you need it with these, with the light caps, okay? So I'm pulling it up. Is this going to be a super high ponytail? No. But it's going to be higher than the low ponytail, okay? It's going to be sitting up just about in the middle of the back of my head. So we'll just get the rubber bands through this. All right, so now when I turn around and I show this to you, you're going to see how that nape area lifted up. Okay, I'm sure you can see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a hold of the nape, but I'm going to hold my ponytail. and I'm just going to pull that down. Okay? I'm going to hold the ponytail to do that. And I want to bring that down. If I don't hold the ponytail and pull that down, I'm going to pull the ponytail down with it. Okay? So I'm just going to hold. I'm going to take that area that's lifted, grab a hold of it, and just kind of slide it down and get it to where it needs to be. Now, right now, the silicone base is holding that there pretty good. However, if you reached back and you sort of tightened up your ponytail, it's going to raise that nape with it. So if you put a little bit of double-sided tape or even some like wig glue, it would hold that ponytail there or the nape area in place, and it would look better for you. Okay, so again, super easy to pull this up. Now, here's another little thing that you can do. Right here, just kind of loosen up those pieces and bring them down a little bit. Okay, and so it just sort of gets a little messier along that hairline there, and it will make it look just a smidge more natural. This side over here, I got my bangs up. This side right here, you can see it's kind of tight, and you can sort of see the fabric of the wig, of the nape area. But if I pull that down, what it does is it creates that messier look right there along the nape area. And this is messy all the way around. I mean, this is not like my best ponytail. I'm just showing you what you can do. You can see, do you see how that does look kind of funny? It does. So I can just, again, I'm going to pull like these pieces down, and then I'm going to trim them. And then this is sort of going to be some pieces there. And then I can leave this side of my bang down if I wanted to. I could pull it back if I wanted to, whatever I wanted to do. This is a super, super easy wig to work with, especially right out of the box. And you can see how easy it was for me. Just get it on, get your part where you want it, use some heat if you need to. Don't be afraid to work with your wigs, okay? Don't be so fragile with them. Now, I am not suggesting that you put heat on this like a curling iron, because it's not a heat defiant wig. So I would never suggest that. Don't be afraid to pull your wig up. Don't be afraid to pull it back. Don't be afraid to do a half up, half down look. Don't be afraid to work with it. All right, don't be afraid to put some product in it. There's wig wax by Trezeler is amazing. It adds like texture to it, and it's the type of product that you don't have to put on your hair every day. Once it's in there, and you just put your wig back on, and it just stays. It's a really great product. Jon Renau wig wax is or Peace Out cream is a really good product also. And again, it kind of stays in there. So each day you just sort of style your wig the way you want it. Okay? But again, go to the wig outlet. If you don't like paying full price like me, because I buy all my wigs, nobody gives me my wigs, go to the wig outlet, find it there. If you hate it, you're not at a loss, you can still send it back. And again, if you have not ordered from there before, use Hello15 in the promotion code box to get the additional 15% off. And they are one of the fastest shipping wig companies that I ordered from. If I order this wig like at 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, it is shipped by noon. And I normally have it a day or so later. It's very fast. It's just through the UPS. Not UPS, but USPS. It says, do you want to pay extra money? Don't ever pay extra money. Take the free shipping. It's going to get to you fast, okay? So any questions on this wig, put them in the comments, and I'm very responsive to those. Be sure to expand the description box so you can see all the other links that I'm going to post in there so that you can follow them. You can follow me on my Facebook page and also on my Instagram page. And that I show like some pictures there, and I do some other stuff kind of there too. So this is a great wig. I'm glad I invested in it. I'm glad I can throw out that nasty old Rachel wig And this is going to be my new, this is a hot day. I'm going to a cheer clinic. Sometimes I have 2 in a day. And this is the sort of wig that I'm going to need for it. All right. So thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk with you soon.